guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bonita. Here we talk about all the things that we love as it relates to lifestyle and luxury. Today is Wednesday, so we have another luxury video. If you like this type of video, I hope that you will stick around, and without further ado, we're going to get started. Today, according to the title, we're going to talk about luxury subscriptions and a company called BagBorrowSteal. They've been so kind to partner with us for today, and they've given us a code if you choose to participate in the program, and I will link it down below and place it right here on the screen. I wanted to give you guys just a brief background about the company and all the things they may offer. I was recently able to get a YSL Mini Lou crossbody bag, and it should be back here. You should be able to see it back here on the screen. It is a beautiful bag, and I'm going to do a review, an overall review of the bag in the next couple of weeks, but I wanted to talk about the company. Monthly subscriptions is nothing new, whether it be entertainment, food subscriptions, and now luxury subscriptions are becoming pretty popular. There's tons of subscription services out there like Rent the Runway, Fashion Pass, BBrewington is another handbag subscription company. But I came across BagBorrowSteal, like I mentioned previously, because I was in the market for a pre-loved bag, a YSL pre-loved bag. BagBorrowSteal is a platform where you can either bag the bag, you can borrow the bag, or you can steal the bag. When we say bag the bag, that's pretty much buying the bag outright. They have gently used, pre-loved items on their website. I've seen some that are pretty much in brand new condition, and they're just like the normal fashion files of the world where you can consign your bags or sell your bags to them, and then they will in turn put it on their platform to sell to us. So you can definitely bag the bag, if you will. They have all the mainstream luxury brands: Louis Vuitton, Dior, Chanel, Hermes, YSL. They also have contemporary brands. They obviously are a smaller company than Fashion File, but they pretty much work the same. Another option that they have is borrowing the bag, and that's what I opted to do for this YSL bag. If you opt to borrow the bag, there's a tab at the top that says borrow, and you go down and see all the bags that are available. You can filter again with your luxury brand, you can filter your price point, you can do all your filters, and all the bags that are available to borrow will come up. You can borrow it for the month or longer. It'll give you the amount by which you can borrow the bag, and you can again decide to borrow it for the month, or you can borrow it longer. The bag will come with tags on the bag. If you give the bag a quick one too, and you see that there's something wrong with the bag before you use it, or if you just decide, oh, it's too small, I don't like it, go ahead and pack it back up, send it back. Those tags need to be attached, and you can get your rental fee back. You can get your money back 100%. But if you decide to keep it and you take the tags off, there's no refunds, and you use the bag for a month. If you return your bag within your time frame, you will not be charged any additional fees. But if you decide to renew your subscription and you want to keep the bag longer, of course, you will be charged another fee. Whatever you paid to initially rent the bag, you will be charged that fee again, and you can go ahead and keep it for another month. You also can decide to buy the bag. If you really like the bag and you don't want to turn it in and you want to purchase it, you can give them a call or do it online in your account. You can go ahead and purchase the bag outright. They're just going to charge you the remaining balance of the price of the bag. Now, the Steal portion comes in, like I previously mentioned, they are a platform that they sell handbags, right? But they put their bags on like crazy sales. They have like a clearance blowout. They give you, each day they may give you a different code. You can kind of stack the discounts. I think this week it was the Louis Vuitton sale, so all the Louis Vuitton items were on sale, whether you rent it, whether you buy it outright. Even in the clearance that are already heavily discounted, they put another discount on top of that. So that's where the steal comes in. You can get some of these bags for a steal. Now, in the world of pre-loved luxury, I think the prices have gone up. A few years ago, maybe even 2-3 years ago, you really could find some really good pre-loved markdowns, whether it be Fashion File, Tradesy, BagBorrowSteal. any of the platforms, you could really find some really good deals. But because the luxury brands have recently gone through so many price increases, people are running to the pre-love market. That in turn has caused the pre-love market to, increase as well. But even then, I think that BagBorrowSteal's prices are really good. Their Chanel prices are kind of, I guess, high, but cheaper than you normally would see. They're definitely cheaper than Fashion File. They're definitely cheaper than the Real, which I do not suggest you shop there, but to each their own. So if you are a pre-loved shopper and you've never heard of them, I would hope that you would give them a try. Again, I'm going to put my code down below. I think you can find some really good deals. Now, I wanted to briefly mention the stigma as it relates to renting luxury bags or renting designer items in general. I'm not one to tell people what to do with their money because I don't like people telling me what to do with my money. So I usually don't get involved in that. But I will say this. For me, I've seen an uptick in my analytics as it relates to younger viewers because younger people are starting to get more and more into luxury. I mentioned it before. My daughters, they're trying it. They're wanting to borrow this, borrow that. They're asking me questions about different brands, how much things cost. They're trying to, the world is really marketing to them and trying to get them to buy sooner. With that being said, I think there is a market for younger people to want to rent luxury items. And I would say I see the need for renting luxury items if you are wanting, like me, to try something now. I originally went to the site to purchase a pre-loved bag, but the ones that I was interested in, they were not available, and this bag seemed to come up. And in all transparency, one of the major reasons that I went ahead and rented the bag is so that I could do a video to bring you guys the information. I was looking for a bag. I was in the market for a bag. I could keep the bag for a month. I got a good video out of it. It was a win-win for me. But in all transparency, I'm giving you that information. I think that if you want to rent bags to try to appear something that you're not, or, to appear that you have such a great overall luxury designer collection, it gets a little tricky with that. I don't suggest people do that. There still shouldn't be a stigma, if you will, as it relates to renting bags. If that's something that people want to do, if that's something that people want to do, rent their wardrobe for certain things, I can see if you're going to a wedding, if you have meetings, if you want to continue a revolving door on luxury items, luxury subscriptions may work for you. Some people say it's a waste of money. I think if you budget for it, if you do it X amount of times per year, I don't, just like anything else, we budget for what we want and want to do. And, your reasoning for renting a purse, a bag, or a wardrobe may not be for me and my reasoning. It's just, what works for the person. I've seen influencers who do partnerships with like Rent the Runway and Fashion Pass because they go to a lot of, they're always taking pictures. They go to a lot of events and they really want to have a good revolving door of items. Then, it makes sense for them. If you are a fashion blogger or an aspiring fashion blogger and you want to have some of the newer items and you want to take photos of newer items, that may make sense for you. It may be a good business move for you because, we all can write this off at the end of the year. Just saying. It may be, a good business sense for you, a business opportunity for you to do that. Or if you're just a normal person and you want to rent a bag here or there, you may want to do that. Doing the research for this video, I came across, some verbiage about how renting luxury items, is a bad thing. And again, whatever your motives are, what your motives are, I think we need to let people be them. I'm just here to bring you guys the information, and then you decide if this is a good program for you. I hope I was able to give you some great information as it relates to BagBorrowSteal. Thank you again for partnering with us on today's video. And if you are new, welcome. Again, we do videos twice a week. Wednesday, luxury video. Friday, Fast Five Friday. I hope that you would like and subscribe before you leave, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.